Hi, I'm Spencer from SM Web Development, and today I want to talk to you all about the importance of having a mobile-friendly website. 48% of all web traffic is on mobile. Even think about it from your own perspective. When you're at home, do you go grab your computer to look something up, or do you just pull your phone out of your pocket while you're still on the couch and look it up? So it's critical that your website is mobile friendly and responsive across all devices. Today I want to show you some tools to make sure your website looks great across all devices, whether someone's looking at it on their phone, their tablet, or their computer. So let's get started. So today I want to talk to you all about how to make sure you build responsive websites that look good across all devices. I actually found this website here, ami.responsivedesign.is. It's good for a really quick test if you're looking just to see what your website will look like across a few devices. You'll see here you can actually scroll on each individual device too. It's really handy. All you need to do is go down here, type in your website, hit go, and it'll load your site across all these different devices. So you can see what your site will look like on desktop, on a laptop, tablet, and mobile. So another tool I wanted to show you all is if you're using Chrome, there's a really awesome tool. So if you right click on any website and say inspect, it'll open up this window, and if you hit this little button here, it's toggle device. So after you hit that, you'll see up here you can actually pick different devices, or if you'd really want, you can pick responsive, and from responsive you can select whatever width and height you want your device to be, and just see how your website adapts to the different screen sizes. So this is a really useful tool. If you're a Safari person, a Mac person, it has a similar tool. I'll show you right now. So up here in the bar you'll see develop. If you go here, you can actually test different agents. What this means is some browsers will render CSS and JavaScript differently. So it's real important when you're testing your website to test across as many browsers as you can. So here you see Firefox, Chrome, Internet Explorer, Microsoft Edge, Safari. One thing I noticed with Safari is it does tend to be less robust on certain CSS commands. For instance, RGBA, which is a color code with an opacity. If you forget the A on Chrome, it'll figure out that you actually have the opacity in there. On Safari, it does not. So you have to make sure, well, you should always make sure that that's in there and that's correct. But just a quick note on how robust Safari is. So besides picking a user agent, you can also hit this enter responsive design mode. And here you can see a bunch of different devices. Of course, they're tailored to Apple. But you can check your site out on a bunch of different devices here, or just some standard screen sizes. Another useful tool is Firefox. So they have their own set of tools also. So in here, again, right click, inspect element. And in here, responsive design mode. So theirs is, it still works really well. It's a little less friendly in the presets. So they have some preset sizes here. They don't really say what they correspond to, but you can imagine like some of these are portrait and landscape phones. And you can also, of course, do responsive, so adaptive, where you just click and drag and pick your screen size. And so be sure when you're designing any page on your website to run through this and make sure all the areas are good and what we call responsive. So responsive is they adapt to different screen sizes. So you see here, once it gets small enough, that image actually goes on top as soon as there isn't enough room for it to sit side by side anymore. So that's what they call responsive. So make sure all your web page designs are responsive and look good across all devices. So that's it for today. Hopefully you got something out of that. If you have any questions, feel free to actually go to my website here, smwebdev.com, hit contact. You can reach me there, so you can fill out this form or call me or email, whatever works best for you.